Exploring securitized assets, from David Bowie's catalog to $16 trillion in mortgages.
Securitized for investment, so you can invest in his music royalties.
What is an MBS? I mean, it's really, at its simplest level, it's a package of mortgages that gets bundled up and sold to investors, right? And we've talked about who those investors could be. It was the Fed for a while, it can be individual investors through money managers, it could be pension funds, can be foreign governments, foreign entities. Basically there's some conformity to it, right? It's not as if these MBS are all created different. We've talked a lot about how you do have some MBS that maybe have small loan balances, high loan balances, certain geographic concentrations, but in general, they're pretty similar things, right? It's a bundled up package of mortgages with an average interest rate that then gets paid to whoever owns that bond or that package, right? And those
I think the word securitize, sometimes trips people up, but it's really just, preparing, an asset to be invested in. So it allows you to invest in an asset. So lots of things can be securitized. Even fun fact, David Bowie's music catalog has been securitized for investment. So you can invest in his music royalties. So it's really just about taking, an asset, in this case, mortgages, and then preparing that so that it becomes an investment instrument.
That is a fun fact. I got a fact that's not as fun, but it's interesting in this context. There's some 16 trillion in MBS floating around out there somewhere on any given day. So that's like half the national debt, which basically represents the debt of our houses, right, in America. So I thought that was kind of a cool stat. So relative to what we were talking about earlier, whatever the amount of gold is in the world that's being invested in, investing in MBS is like a $16 trillion business. So why does MBS exist, right? It may sound like a dumb question, but you have to go back a bit, almost 100 years to really get to why MBS really became a thing in our country, in the US.